Hey everyone, this is Peter Zay. Welcome to another episode. Are you broke? Are you broke yet? Woo, San Diego Comic Con. Hey everyone, this is PX Mr. Collector. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are watching for the first time, thank you for joining me. If you haven't been to my channel before, I want you to know that I am a collector of all kinds of toys. So get ready because this showcase, I got a lot of stuff to show you. Yeah, and we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Yeah, so I finally had a chance to watch some YouTube videos on Comic-Con. I'm terrified. Yeah, you gotta keep it in check because there's so many freaking amazing things that were thrown at us. And I haven't even watched most of the stuff yet. So, but what I've seen was like, ooh. As a matter of fact, I have a friend that is at CamCon right now, and I was like, oh wait a minute, I saw something yesterday, and I was like, oh, I don't even know who makes it. I'm like, oh, I didn't look into it, and the next thing I know, I was like, wait a minute, my friend is there. So I checked it out, and I was like, hey, how difficult is it for you to go check out this showcase and hoping that she can get the G.I. Joe, the Rattler plane, the jet plane? Oh, I have never seen it. And all of a sudden I saw like a glimpse of it and I was like, what is that? That plane is smoking. And I really get that excited to that extreme where I gotta go hunt it down. But I was like, oh, wait a minute. My friend is there right now as we speak. And she's in California, so that's 3 hours earlier. So there's time. So I'm waiting to hear back from her, but we'll see. Anyway, so that was cool, right? Connections. Yeah, and I gotta tell you, I first of all, I was surprised I was able to get some of the artisan figures they were throwing at us. And no, they're not done yet. There's still a lot of stuff coming up. There's some stuff that I want to order, but I don't even know what it even looks like. I'm like, oh, right. So like I think there's like a new Batman and Robin that's right. 6 scale figure that are on. Most of the time I'm talking about 6 scale figures. Um and there's also Lady Pool, right? Don't know about anything about that. Have you seen the movie? Haven't seen the movie yet. Right? So I don't know much about the characters. All of a sudden I know through the collection that there's a Deadpool baby and a dog and the Deadpool figure. Pretty smoking. Yeah. And now there are a couple of Wolverine renditions, right? I think 2 or 3 of those. Interesting. Yeah, I'm liking how that's looking. And then Darth Vader smoking the head sculpt. Nice. Yeah, really nice. My thing is, how many Darth Vaders do I need in my collection? And that's where I'm like, oh, I'm not sure yet, but it's freaking beautiful. It really is freaking beautiful. Um, then there, I'm looking at the site right now, and I mean, the statues alone, all different sizes, all over the place, all different categories. I saw yesterday there was a showcase that Sideshow was doing, and in the showroom they had this big scale figure of a vampire woman with her victim. That figure, wow. I mean, if I was a collector of that genre, I would be all over it because it was unbelievable. I've never seen anything like that. So that was incredible. Yeah, and then also saw another clip of all the Star Wars figures. Wow. Wow. Amazing stuff. Yeah, amazing stuff. I um um I was floored by so many exciting things that were, right? So, you know, like Star Wars, Jar Jar, yummy, yummy. The clones, right? The troopers, the Joker, Artisan, crazy good, and I was able to nab them. Yes. The same thing I was able to nab also Loki. Yes. So that was kind of cool, right? But at the same time, there's so much that I want. I'm like, oh, priorities. Yeah, it is so much fun. Yeah, so much fun. And there's a lot of stuff that's coming soon. So I'm like, oh, but let's also keep in mind, right? Because we do get so excited about it that there are things that have been in many other Comic Cons that never happened. I'm just saying, right? If you still don't have a Poe, how many years ago was that? Right? There's a lot of stuff that they say they're gonna do this, and I'm like, don't know. So, it's exciting, and I'm more surprised when it does happen, right? So, right, like that new speeder bike in red, nice, love that. Woo! Yeah, some really, really great stuff. I'm looking at the list of new stuff that's on Sideshow alone. And the list keeps going on and on. I mean, like now they're coming out, also coming soon, the Spider-Man Artisan. The Troopers alone are freaking delicious. There's coming out with some stuff like He-Man. Oh, what about the Joker? Yeah, that Joker. I am stoked about that because I did not get the Joker from the Joker. So it's going to be great to have that in my collection. And I don't care whether it's the Artisan or the other. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, and then there's also the Black Widow Artisan. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, it's like, and then all the art prints. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yes, so the one thing that I did get much pleasure out of watching the Sideshow Comic Con, that when they put their groups together as far as, Star Wars, Batman, Marvel, right? Once the scale figures that I have quite a bit of the collection that they were showing already. So that was a relief to me. And I was so thrilled about that because it was great to see them showing it. And I was like, oh, I have that. Oh, I got that. So with that said, I cannot wait to show you my display cases. Yeah, it's time for a tour. So in my next video, there's going to be a tour. So get ready for that. Yeah. So speaking of Sideshow, it was really cool that they did do the Comic-Con thing, but in getting wrapped up with that, because I believe I don't know how many days of that there are, but in getting wrapped up with that, tuning from time to time on the beauty of YouTube, I realized that wait a minute, in Comic-Con there were also all these other companies like Hasbro, McFarlane, NECA, so on and so on. I mean, there's just so many. And that's how I found the Hasbro, the Rattler, because I realized that, oh, wait a minute, there's a lot of other stuff. And then when I tuned into that, I was freaking terrified, even more so. I can't go. I can't go to Comic Con. I forget it, and I can't go and take my credit card. Yeah, this is crazy because it is hard enough at home. So I couldn't even imagine with that eye candy beat in front of you. Right? You know. Yeah. So let's talk about some stuff that I got. Yeah, and I gotta tell you, I am surrounded. Woo, by some greatness. So I am going to show you stuff that's relatable to Comic Con. And yeah, there's some really cool stuff. So let's start out with drama. Yeah, I was gone for a couple of weeks. And my husband came along with me, and we happened, we forgot to ask somebody to come and check out mail. And when I got home, there were some boxes outside from my collection that was soaked. Yeah, it seemed like it poured here quite a few times because there were one figure in particular that I couldn't even touch the box because it was like disintegrating in my hand. And my husband was like, well, why didn't you return it? I was like, well, I can't do that. That's not fair to the company. It's not their fault, right? I mean, and also too, it wasn't, it was totally something doable. It's not like it was a Hot Toys or something of that caliber. So I was like, you know what? I'll open it, and I'm not going to see the box anyway, so I could deal with it. And I'm talking about Blue Beetle. Right? Yeah, Blue Beetle. And it comes with this card. And one thing that I like about this card is that it gives you the information of the character in the back and kind of like a little bit of a history. And one thing that I got to say about Blue Beetle, it being a Latino action figure, yay, superhero, super Latino. There's never been a more proud family. Yeah, first college graduate, right? They mentioned it. I think that's pretty cool. But anyway, the movie, but the character was kind of cool, and I think that it has so much potential. So I'm hoping that if they do a second one, that it's going to be elevated, right? So with that said, this is from DC Comics. Right? Sweet. Yeah, I love that metallic blue. That is awesome. Yeah, and then the base is standing, right? Pretty nice. Yeah, that's delish. Yeah. Love that. Yeah. So I was really thrilled, and I kind of wish that they do a 1/6 scale figure of him because I think that would be really cool. Especially with his antennas and stuff. I like it. So, right, that was cool. So another one that got wet, and I was like, okay, well, I think I'm okay with it because the design of it actually, of the stain, of the water stain, kind of goes with the box. And I got this through Amazon. I think I got it through Amazon, yeah. Wait a minute, I'm not sure that I got it through Amazon. Could have been McFarlane. Could have been that guy. And I'm talking about the Mechanical Monster from 1941, the deluxe box set of Superman. How cool is that? Right? So it inspired by the 1940s animated short, The Mechanical Monsters. And the Mechanical Monster comes with 2 pairs of interchangeable arms for dynamic posing. An interchangeable propeller that attaches to the neck and removes flame FX that attach to these eyes. Also, he's talking about the robot. Comes with Lois Lane and Clark Kent and the telephone booth. And oh, look at all of that. Right? Robot, Superman, there comes a pillow thing. Lois Lane, Clark Kent, phone booth. Right? Then the building. Right? There's the set. So cool. And then what I love too is that the telephone booth also does a quick change. That's right. So it means that rotating in the platform to change Clark Kent into Superman. Doesn't get better than that. I mean, really. Look at that. Ah, so sweet. Yeah. I know, and I'm so glad that the box didn't get ruined, but you could see the stain right there. Yeah, and it's still a little damp, I think. So, don't touch it. Right? So, other than that, everything else was okay. There was no major disaster. There was only one company that actually wrapped their figure in bubble wrap, and that made me feel better because it didn't get ruined at all, and the box was pretty wet. So, yay on that. Okay, then another thing that I actually got from Amazon, I think, and this is from The Flash, DC Multiverse, the Bat Cycle. And this Bat Cycle is sweet. Yeah, I mean, right? That is different. So good. Yeah, and I gotta say, The Flash, there's been a lot of merchandising on The Flash. Because they had so many different characters, so they were able to play off, Batman from different decades, then Supergirl, and then the Flash himself, younger and old. I mean, there was just so many great things about it. So yeah, so glad I had this. Daredevil from Spider-Man. Right? Right. So when I saw this, I was like, oh yeah, I totally forgot that he was in this. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, this actually was a really sweet movie. Yum yum. Right? Ooh. So I got this from Sideshow, and this is Captain America, and it is by Variant Bring Arts from the Marvel Universe, and it is designed by Tetsuya Nomura. Yeah, he has some metallic blue that is really cool. Comes with 2 shields, lots of different hand sculpts. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. So, Captain America. Yeah, oh yeah, by the way, for you guys who are girls, guys, who are into Barbie, I saw that in Mattel Creations, they're still milking the movie. So it seems that there is now a Barbie and Ken related to the Barbie movie. So good for Mattel for still making that, milking it a year later. So of course I'm gonna get it, of course. So back to what we were talking about. Speaking of the Flash, and I was talking about Supergirl. Yeah. Pretty cool. Graphics. of course, these are McFarlane Toys. That company, I'm telling you, doing some good stuff. And another thing they did was Ambush Bug. Now, I don't know anything about Ambush Bug, I gotta admit. But when I saw this, I was like, I think I want to see what Bug is about, because he's hilarious looking, but then his little buddy, freaking love his little buddy. Yeah, check this out. You see his little buddy right there? Ha! Right? Look at that. Look at the graphics. That is awesome. Yeah, this is a fun one. Yeah, I like it so much that I may pull him out of the box. Yeah, because the box, the graphic is cool, but I think he might look cooler out of the box. I don't know. Yum, yum. Right? Ooh, my friends, what else can I show you? What about this right here? Oh, yes. Dante from the Devil May Cry. This is a luxury edition. Right? Sweet, right? Nice little box. And in this box came 2 boxes. The box with the figure, and then another box. This is what makes it the luxury edition, that it comes with the second box. And this second box, which is really amazing, you're able to change his outfit into an armor. The creativity of this, freaking mind-blowing. Yeah. Right? Even like the shoes. The weapon, delicious. Yeah, so I had to check out some photos and check, look into this, because I want to see what would he look like if he had this on, because the regular outfit that he's in, I just can't connect the two. So maybe by now I found the photo. Maybe if I saw it, I am showing to you now. Yeah? Okay, so I love Dante. I love the Devil May Cry. The figures are freaking amazing. The accessories are over the top. And this is no exception. So this is actually my second Dante. The first one looks very different than this one. This are by Asmus, and the graphics. Oh, so good. Yeah, there's Dante and Devil May Cry. Right? And in the back is just information. Right, so when I open this up, and I like this box too, just, right, love that. Nothing on the inside. However, when you open it, you're going to be immediately pleased with the fact that there's a band with the number, right? But what they did was they gave you a mini poster, and that's pretty sweet. So whether you put it in the display case or you frame it, it's nice to have that option, right? Then the other thing that was interesting is that he came in. I've never seen these before, and I got to tell you, the material of this is really amazing. It almost feels like it's ceramic. I mean, they are awesome, and these are legs. So you attach this part to the body, and then here you would attach, I'm gathering those boots. And then when you remove, I'm not gonna do it because I don't like to removing clothes off figures. But I'm really curious to look at the photos and see what that's about, and who knows, it may be tempting enough. But I thought that was a really nice addition to the figure that that it was great. So with that said, I had to pull them out of the box. Yeah, so there is nothing in here for me to show you, but there's something out of here for me to show you. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, you ready for some Dante? Yeah, this is super, super hot. Oh, there's the back. What? The sword. Oh, so good. Woo, Dante. Check him out. Yeah. Right, so you see what I'm saying? According to this outfit, it's like, I don't know how the armor would look. And I'm gathering that you would take off his raincoat. Right, but that jacket is awesome. It's got some wire to it. In the back, there's a skull. See right there? This is actually metallic. It comes right off. Right? Sweet. This also has two sides to it. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, love that. Yeah, his weapons are incredible. Comes with two guns. Yeah, he has a t-shirt on. He's got leather pants on. Leather. Let's see. Yeah, he's incredible. We're gonna love this figure. Dante, you can see in the photos that they're not kidding when they did this. Yeah, so as a collection, looking amazing, amazing. And I'm gonna have to do a tour on that display because Devil May Cry is taking over a whole shelf. That's how amazing these figures are. And I have quite a few of them that now they need space. So really excited about having this guy added to the collection. Yay on that. See you later, Dante. All right. Ooh, what else is there? Yeah, so this guy here from Mego, and this is the, I think it's the 14-inch Shazam. It's got some good weight too, but yeah, I really dig these oversized Migos. I think they're awesome, and I'm glad that they're doing more. Right? Look at the graphics on that. Sweet. Right? And they did Batman, Aquaman, and Superman. Nice, right? Yeah, and this guy here. This is also done by McFarlane, and this is Superman from the DC Multiverse. Different head sculpt. This guy's a little bit on the bulky side. Right? Yeah, look at those. The cape is freaking awesome. But the graphics are awesome. Right? Yeah, the graphics are great. Yeah, and I'm telling you, McFarlane is kicking arts. They are really throwing it at us. Ooh. One of the figures that I saw displayed at Comic-Con happens to be... Ah, that's right. Dr. Emmett Brown. Right, from the Back to the Future 3. So this is where I had, like my brain shut down. I saw the figures and I'm not sure whether I was getting other stuff, and I was like, oh, I'll get that later. And it kind of slipped away, and I was not able to get Marty McFly. But I'll get him later sometime, I'm sure of it. But I just got on this, and I'm so glad that I got him. I actually wasn't going to, because I have from Back to the Future 2, and I was like, I'm good with that, with the DeLorean. Then they came out also with the car, and I'm still toying about that because I already have one, so I'm not sure if I need 2 DeLoreans. But I don't know, you know how that goes. But this one came with its own little DeLorean. Check this out. I thought that was cool. Yeah, time machine, and then this, right? Yeah. And the wheels do spin on this, so that's pretty cool. And they look like they're wood, right? Yeah, sweet. And then my man comes with quite a few nice accessories. I was actually able to use all of them. Yeah, I found a way. So you have the option of doing a scarf around him or a bow tie. So I decided to do the scarf and then put the bow tie in the pocket. and he comes with a holster, belt, watch, raincoat. This one, it has a hat on that's not detachable. Oh, yes. Right? Yeah, and you can see in the photos, this guy is smoking. So good. Look at that. Look at that machine. Oh, my God. That gun is freaking awesome. So good. And the other one from 2, he's got more of a dopey face. Right? So I'm glad that they did something different with this one. And then the raincoat itself is awesome. Look at the design of that bottom of that raincoat. That's sweet. Yeah, and there's the bow tie. Right? You can see the watch in the pocket, the holster with the gun, comes with a few hand scopes, right? You could take off his jacket and put on the raincoat if you like. I myself wanted to use all the accessories, so that's how I am doing him. And I think he looks pretty darn cool. Yeah, I think that in the display case, with all my other Western guys, that's gonna be perfect. Right? Love that. And we come to the final one. Oh, actually we don't. 2 more. So, Harry Potter seems that it has hit a wall. They really haven't come up with much. Totally get it, right? It's been a while since the movie's been out. And I came on board a little bit late, so a lot of the main figures already had passed. So I was hoping that they start doing some of them, and they haven't done that. So one of the ones that I missed out on was Sirius Black. And I was like, oh, right, he's a main character and an important character. And I was like, oh. But I was on Amazon, and I was doing a little surfing when I realized that they have one, a Sirius Black, one, 6-scale figure, definitely Wizarding World. And this is not, is it Asmus that does Harry Potter? Or Star Ace? I'm not sure, I think it's Asmus. But I saw this and I was like, okay, this is a good representation. Good representation. I like that he's not all plastic. I love his outfit. I think they did a really great job with that. I have a stand for him, so that's perfect. And totally worth the price. Yeah, check him out. All right. So yeah, so as you can see, these are these packaging is not they're not that special. So to get them out of here is not a big deal. They also made Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, and Bellatrix Lestrange. So sweet, right? Yeah. So I definitely, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to be putting them in the display case. Oh, now finally, once again, almost slipped out of my hand, and then I was like surfing. I was like, oh, why didn't I? Why? And part of it is because I didn't see the series, and I thought of, I already have one of the father. Why do I need the daughter? And then I was like, what are you thinking? And I'm talking about Kate Bishop. Oh, yes. Right, from Hawkeye. Oh. Yeah, and what I really like about this, I love the color. Yeah, I love the color. God, now I have to get him. I didn't get him. I don't know why, but I definitely got to get him because I think as a set, that's how it should go. She's out of the box, right? And the box is sweet. Yeah, that looks freaking awesome. And she is actually simple, which I love that. All the accessories that she has, basically her bow and arrow. But that's all you need, really. That's what she was about. And her outfit is awesome. I like the accessories that she already comes with. The hair is all right. Here, let's move him out of the way and give it the limelight. Yeah, you see what I'm saying about the hair? But it works because you're able to put her bows behind her. Right? Yeah, and there's really some fun ways that you can display her. I just wanted to do it really simple now, basically museum pose until I figure out the space for her. So really happy that I have her to my collection. Yeah. So my friends, hope you enjoy that. Yeah, I cannot wait to see what else Sideshow has in store for us and Comic-Con. All right, my friends, with all that said, thank you so much for joining me today. For all the newcomers, thank you for watching as well. Until next time, my friends, take care of yourself. See ya.